Imagine waking up in the morning, pulling back your curtains, and instead of one bright sun shining down, there are two. Two blazing orbs in the sky, casting double the light, double the heat, and possibly double the chaos. Sounds awesome, right? Or maybe terrifying. Let's find out. So, what if Earth had two suns? Binary star systems actually exist, with more than one sun. In theory, Earth could have formed in one, but survival would depend on the second sun's position. If it were in the wrong place, it could throw Earth out of orbit. So it's not impossible, but it would need a very delicate balance. Okay, so now you wake up on Earth 2.0. What's different? First, the sky. Imagine looking up at noon. Instead of one sun directly overhead, there might be another one hanging lower, or to the side, lighting up the shadows. You know that dramatic long shadow at sunset? With two suns, you'd have two shadows. Everyone would look like they were followed around by a creepy twin. Bad news for photographers. Great news for shadow puppets. And sunsets? Forget about the soft golden hour. With two suns setting at slightly different times, the sky would glow with weird overlapping colors. One might dip below the horizon, leaving a red twilight, while the other still beams bright yellow. Every evening would look like a surreal painting, or a screensaver designed by someone who drank too much coffee. Two suns would dump a lot more energy onto Earth. If they were both like our current sun, Earth would basically roast. The oceans would boil away, the air would thin out, and life as we know it would be toast, literally. So, for our planet to even survive, these suns would have to be smaller or dimmer than our current one. Maybe our sun gets a weaker twin, like a cosmic sidekick instead of a clone. Even then, temperatures would rise. Summers would get longer, winters would shrink, and polar ice caps, they wouldn't stand a chance. Penguins would be out of a job. Florida would be gone. Okay, Florida's already half gone to hurricanes, but this would finish the job. But it's not just about heat. Two suns would also mess with our days and nights. Right now, Earth rotates, and when our side faces the sun, we call it day. When it turns away, we call it night. Simple. But with two suns in different spots, night would almost disappear. At least one of them would probably be lighting us up most of the time. Imagine trying to sleep when the sky never fully gets dark. Humans evolved with darkness. We need it to rest. Without it, insomnia could become humanity's new superpower. Bats and owls, they'd just quit. Astronomy would be ruined too. Forget stargazing. The Milky Way, meteor showers, constellations, gone. The night sky would be a permanent glowing haze. Ancient civilizations wouldn't even have myths about Orion or the Big Dipper because nobody would have ever seen them. Instead, they'd probably tell bedtime stories about the two fiery gods who never stop arguing. And then there's gravity. Two suns means two giant bodies tugging on Earth. Their combined pull would make our orbit unstable. Depending on how they dance around each other, Earth could end up spiraling too close to one star, turning into a scorched wasteland, or too far, freezing into an ice ball. Worst case scenario, Earth gets slingshotted right out of the system, drifting forever in the dark. Space is not big on second chances. So what's the big reveal? If Earth had two suns, life as we know it probably couldn't exist. Double light would scorch the planet, erase nights, melt ice, and make sleep impossible. Only if one sun was weaker, like a sidekick, could Earth survive. If life did evolve under two suns, it would be very different. Creatures might have built-in sunshades, and plants could grow in bright neon colors. And maybe humans, if we ever existed, would have giant sunglasses as part of our skeleton, fashionable and functional. So the next time you complain about the sun being too hot on a summer afternoon, remember, it could be worse. We could have two of them. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into a double sun Earth, hit that like button, share your wildest what-if idea in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more sciencey brain snacks. Because hey, one sun is enough, but one video, never.